Hey, this is Martin Bryant here from my music channel. This is two-part of a video where I'm reviewing the $39 3-pack of microphones from Amazon, sold under the name Music Town. So this was an interesting purchase for me because I've recently purchased a Zoom P8, which is an 8-track audio mixer slash interface that I want to use for interviews, and it also works with a third-party app called Riverside, so that you can pull in live streams from sources like WebEx and Zoom, etc. So in doing that, I wanted to also be prepared to do live interviews in this setting. The device is also pretty small, so I wanted to get some additional mics, which is why I purchased that pack of microphones from Amazon under the name of Sound Town. I used in the first video this microphone I already have, which is a Tonar D5, and this is basically a knockoff of the Shure SM57, and this microphone itself costs $39.95. So in the first test where I compared these for a 3-pack SoundTown, I was unpleasantly surprised. They had very little gain. When I went to pull the audio off the Zoom P8, there was almost nothing there. So I used the Zoom's internal processor and toolkits to boost the signal up a little bit. It was a little bit better, but still very disappointing. So now what I'm going to do, just because it's a little easier and quicker than using the Zoom, is use my Focusrite 2i2, and I've plugged it into the microphone jack, which has 48 volts of phantom power. So now what we're going to do is test out these cheap microphones and see if they are really professional quality once you give them some phantom power. Now, there wasn't a lot of instructions or anything that came with this mic, just, warranty card and a thank you for purchasing. It would have been nice if it had a manual and said, hey, look, these need phantom power, but we'll see. So, let's give it a try. So I'm opening my DAW now, and I'm opening up a track. Going to hit record on that track. And I'm going to make sure that I'm not using the microphone on this webcam, but that I'm using the Focusrite. Test, test, test. Okay, so I'm getting some level when I'm right up on the mic. When it's a few feet away from me, not even a few feet, like a foot, not so much. So, as you can see, microphone with 48 volts of phantom power. I'm going to crank the volume up even more and see if that helps. Okay, with the volume cranked, now I don't have to be standing on top of the microphone. So now, let's use the guitar and see what happens. A little out of tune here, but that's not what this video is about. Okay, so looks like the SoundTown microphone does indeed work, but it requires a lot of power. Not shocking considering that 3 mics cost what one of the Tonar mics does. So I would not call these any kind of an SM57 clone like the Tonar is, but they are working microphones. Whether or not they're professional, we'll go back and listen to some of this audio and see, but I gotta say, it does appear to be working.